Hello, my friend. Every year, collisions with invasive species cost the U.S. transportation industry more than $8 billion. Imagine a deer suddenly darting into the path of a car traveling at 60 miles per hour, or a flock of birds striking an airplane windshield with enough force to shatter it completely. These incidents happen far more often than you might think, and the consequences can be devastating. So, what can we do to reduce these dangers? Join Agri360X as we explore real-world situations, solutions, and lessons from around the globe. Deer, sheep, and livestock collisions. In China, collisions between trucks and sheep occur frequently, often causing severe vehicle damage and devastating financial losses for farmers. Reports suggest that sheep grazing hours typically run from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., meaning drivers must slow down, maintain awareness, and observe from a distance when traveling near farmland to react in time if livestock wander onto the road. In Mongolia, grazing regulations are stricter. Violating livestock control laws can result in fines of up to $300, and repeated offenses could even lead to jail time. The key takeaway here: responsible livestock management is essential to protecting both people and animals. Elephant collisions in India. With an estimated 32,967 elephants in India, transportation routes through rural regions face serious risks. An adult elephant can weigh up to 11,000 pounds, and a collision between one of these giants and a bus can completely destroy the vehicle's cabin. To reduce risks, many experts suggest installing fences or motion-activated lighting systems along roads that pass through elephant habitats. Which do you think is more effective? Lighting or fencing? Comment below with your opinion. Bird strikes and aviation safety. Over 177,000 bird strikes are reported every year, posing serious risks to aviation. Remember the Denver engine fire, which served as a harsh reminder of how small birds can cause catastrophic damage to jet engines. Pilots must conduct thorough radar checks before takeoff and ensure that pressure-resistant windshields are in place to protect both crew and passengers. In emergencies, experts recommend landing as soon and as safely as possible. Wildlife and road safety in the U.S. In the United States, hundreds of collisions with large wildlife are recorded every year. In Alaska alone, around 300 car accidents involving pregnant bears are reported annually. Each incident not only endangers human lives, but also affects the fragile balance of wildlife populations. If you ever witness such an event, contact local wildlife authorities immediately so the animal can receive veterinary care. Near San Antonio, a herd of deer once ran across a freeway after hearing a car horn, causing panic among drivers. Experts advise maintaining speeds around 50 mph in the early morning, when deer are most active. Would you consider this a safe recommendation? Comment 1 if you agree. Kangaroos, moose, and other dangers. In Australia, collisions with kangaroos are alarmingly common. The impact from a kangaroo's powerful jump can easily shatter a car windshield. To avoid danger, drivers are urged to avoid bushland roads at night when kangaroos are most active. Meanwhile, in Montana, the moose mating season peaks from late September to early October, increasing accident risks dramatically. With adult moose weighing over 1,000 pounds, It's crucial to slow down and stay alert in moose crossing zones. Each year, the U.S. train industry loses more than 70 million due to collisions with deer. Fortunately, most passengers remain safe, but the costs are staggering. Ultrasonic sound emitters placed along railways can effectively warn animals, reducing accident risks significantly. Lessons from the wild, prevention and awareness. In forested regions like the Bitterroot and Flathead National Forests in Montana, drivers and engineers have proven that slowing down or installing wildlife fences are two of the most effective safety measures. Even a moment's carelessness can turn into tragedy. Always reduce speed on residential roads and remain alert. You never know when wildlife might appear. This driver was lucky to escape a deer collision, but not everyone gets that second chance. Remember, staying alert doesn't just protect you, it protects wildlife too. Share this message to help others stay safe. Predators and invasive species across Asia. In Indonesia, coexistence with the Komodo dragon has become increasingly difficult. These massive reptiles, weighing up to 150 pounds and reaching 10 feet in length, have begun attacking livestock and venturing closer to human settlements. To address this, the Indonesian government launched a controlled hunting program, authorizing 150 trained hunters to safely remove around 3,000 Komodo dragons from populated areas. This effort, managed by Komodo National Park, has reduced attacks by 30% over the last 5 years. In Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia, large monitor lizards, sometimes up to 8 feet long, have migrated into cities, drawn by garbage and leftover food. In Bangkok alone, there were 1 icon sightings in 2022. When relocation programs failed, wildlife officials permitted controlled hunting in high-conflict zones. Since 2018, over 6 golden lizards have been removed from urban areas, easing public fear and restoring safety. Hunters are trained to maintain a 20-foot distance and act cautiously to minimize risks. The battle against wild boars. Across the Pacific in the United States, farmers face another enemy: wild boars. These invasive animals, weighing up to 300 pounds, destroy crops and farmland, causing millions in agricultural losses every year. In Texas, their population has exploded to over 26 million. Most hunts occur at night, using thermal rifles and night vision equipment. In a single night, skilled hunters can remove up to 30 wild boars. However, ground hunts alone aren't enough. That's where helicopter hunting comes in, a highly specialized method used to control populations in the most affected regions. Each year, about 25,000 wild boars are eliminated, this way helping to protect farmland from massive destruction. Another effective method is trapping. Hunters use large steel traps placed near water sources and forest trails. In 2023, Texas successfully removed an estimated 180,000 wild boars using traps, saving farms, forests, and local ecosystems. California has also joined the fight, approving open hunting zones to reduce the spread of these invasive species. A global call to responsibility. Every collision and every encounter with wildlife teaches us one vital lesson. We share this planet. Whether it's elephants in India, deer in Alaska, or Komodo dragons in Indonesia, coexistence demands awareness. responsibility, and innovation. So, my friend, what do you think is the best way to balance safety and conservation? Should we focus more on fencing, lighting, or wildlife crossings? Share your ideas in the comments below. If you've made it this far, thank you for being part of our community. We value your curiosity, your opinions, and your drive to make the world a safer place. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to Agri360X so you never miss out on our newest videos. We publish new episodes every day at 7 p.m., packed with real-world insights, environmental facts, and powerful machine footage from around the globe. Stay tuned, stay safe, and keep exploring with Agri360X, where every story reminds us that knowledge, awareness, and action can change the world.